This your girl Candy, and you're watching Sweet Addictions TV.
Yes, honey.
So what's the business? How have y'all been? You been good? You been good, child? Well, listen, y'all know my sister Whitney.
Hello.
Over here beat to death, honey.
Beat? I beat myself up this morning.
She gonna teach me how to do, I just want to do one look. Something natural that I can do all the time. So I'm gonna get the hang of it.
So what is neat is that you are going to see her first attempt, because I'm going to walk her step by step through the tutorial on my channel next Saturday. I didn't run by that by her.
All right.
That's why she looking like, bitch, I don't know what's going on. But yes, I'm gonna run that by her. She's gonna use some of my products, but for her birthday, I'm gonna get her very own.
So we gonna see how this go, honey.
She's gonna do
See how
great.
this go. But hey. So, child, this video is going to be about my solo trip to Dominican Republic, to Punta Cana, honey.
And she had fun. You want to know how much fun she had? She had so much fun that random niggas have been hitting me up on Facebook telling her, hey, could you please let Candace Sims know I'm looking for her? Tell her I said hi. I'm like, who are you? I'm her friend. I'm from Punta Cana. You're not her friend. You're not her friend.
I don't know you.
I
don't know. Oh, before I forget, let me shout out to Sweetie, because Sweetie was actually there at the same resort. Let me see. When I posted on Facebook that I was there, she was like, "Candy, I'm in the same resort." But I got there like right when her and her group of friends were about to leave. How did I get to? There we go. Well, she's all eyes on me on Instagram.
You got a birthday shout out.
Who's my birthday shout out?
Let me see. I know his name is LaShawn, but we want to get his last name in there. He's LaShawn on Facebook.
While you looking for that, so here's the thing. So, you know, I wanted to get a trip and go play for a minute because the kiddos are gone for the first time ever in life. Okay?
Bobo.
But and you know, Jacob has never been gone for me. And then the last time Deja was gone, she was 5. So I've been with children for many years now. You know.
I found him.
Who is it? LaShawn Williams. Shout out to LaShawn.
He is a Leo. Leo's in the house. We good people. Happy birthday. His birthday is on July 21st. You know? So, yeah.
So, shout out to LaShawn Williams. How old is he going to be?
He is going to be, we going to say he's going to be 21.
Hey, you grown. We really don't know how old you turned, but hey. If bachelors can turn 25. What?
He can turn 21.
He said it?
Yeah.
Oh, 28.
He's 28.
You 21. It's okay.
It's okay.
But yeah, so I was like, you know what? Well, I'm kid free because who knows when the hell that's going to happen again.
Not anytime soon.
Let me.
I ain't taking them.
Oh, I'm going to tell them you said that, and they're going to come anyway.
They come every weekend.
They're coming. And I'm going to tell them you said they could. And so I was like, well, let me take advantage of this. My homegirl, Keisha couldn't go because she had to work. Whitney couldn't go. So I was like, I'm going. I was nervous at first about going by my lonesome. But I was like, nigga, I'm Candy, nigga. Go.
We was worried.
Everybody's worried.
We like, don't get stolen, don't get taken. You stay your ass on the resort.
Because at first I was going to go to Thailand. But then Patrick was like, no, bitch, you look like them people. They won't let you come back in the country.
He did not.
I said, whatever, bitch. And then, y'all know, that's when I got my hair cut. So it's like the bob. She said, but you look just like it. So I was like, okay, well, Punta Cana, right? So I get there. The people I'm sitting on a plane with was a couple. They both were together. It was 2 guys. And it's so funny because the reason why I bring that up is because on the plane we didn't really talk. I used a pen. But at the resort, we was besties. They became my besties, okay? But so, okay, we get to the airport. First off, remember when before you dropped me off, I was like, well, let me go get some ones so I can tip.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, I'm glad I did that. Want to know why?
Why?
Because what they did not tell me is that you get charged to come into Punta Cana. They charge you
To come in.
to come in.
But
So when you
how
get
much they
there,
charge you?
it's well, first they said it was $20. Then it went down to 10. But the thing is, you can't use a card. So if I wouldn't have got the money to tip people, I'd be still there at the gate. Like, the fuck going on? I said, wait, you don't take cards? It's like, no. It's like, that's something they should tell people, especially if they don't take cards. Because, 9 out of 10 people gonna have a card.
Yeah, but how you get charged to walk into a country?
Yes, so they charge you $10, and it has to be paper money. You cannot use a credit card, and I think that's kind of fucked up. Because what if I didn't stop at the last minute to get some ones to tip the people there?
Do they have an ATM around?
No, that's why I was like, well, what the fuck?
Did anybody get left at the gate?
I don't know. I was like, let me give you these ones. So I'm in there. Okay, we're going through the whole, customs. Mm-hmm. And then we get on the shuttle to go. And okay, so we get there. Oh no! So we're on the bus. Cause I forgot. Okay, so we're on the shuttle. The guy who's the little, the guy there.
The host guy, yeah.
He's talking. You only understand every other word because the accent's thick as fuck. But he cracking up at whatever the fuck he's saying. Okay, he's like. Hitting the microphone on his leg because he's just dying fucking laughing, okay? And you can only understand every other word, so we kind of sitting there looking uncomfortable. And he was like, can y'all hear me? We can hear you, but I don't know what the fuck you saying, bro. So, okay, so we get to the resort, right? Well, they had different people on there for different resorts. So we get to, the first stop was actually my resort, right? But we couldn't get through because there was another tour bus in front of us, so they weren't moving. So he was like, I'll be back, y'all. Let me get this moving and see what's going on. So when he got off the bus, though, he said, let me see what the fuck these niggas doing, right? Oh, he black, too. He Dominican. But here's the thing. I was the only black person on the bus. So as soon as he said, let me see what these niggas doing, everybody immediately looked at me. And I said, what the hell y'all looking at me for? I was like,
I wasn't said nigga.
I was like, what y'all looking at me for? I mean, it literally was like a sitcom. Because everybody touched, immediately. I was like, what the hell you looking at me? So he gets back on, and then he's letting us know, like, don't do the parasailing or something else, because the people on the beach, they just buy a boat and they take your money. Like, they'll take you, but they don't got no safety precautions. So now he showed us a video of somebody who did it, and they flew on top of a house, fuck they shit up. And it's like, you got to pay $1,000 just to visit the hospital. Like, it's crazy. So, we get there, we walk in.
My Hollywood tape said it's time to go. After 8 hours, it ain't ready.
It stopped sticking?
It's starting to, it just popped open.
Aww.
Someone just got an eyeful if they noticed.
But, so we get there, and then, you get your rooms, which I was happy my room was ready once I got, because when I was in Jamaica, was it Jamaica? No, Mexico, our room wasn't ready for another 2 hours, so we basically was in the lobby and by the hottest shit, because we got on the clothes from America, and it's hot as hell. But no, our room was ready there, so I went up, changed into, my swim, it was hot. Changed my little swimming suit, my little cute little net and stuff. Now, I did take my Snapchat videos and save them. I'm going to try to incorporate them in this video. But if it don't work, then, at times when I be like this, and if this don't pop up, then the shit ain't work. Okay? But so I come down in my little swimming suit, and I go to the desk where the people put together the excursions. So there's one little boy fine as shit. Hey, little boy. My name is Miss Parker. Stella. If you're nasty. He's looking at me. And so I'm sitting there, and, they're talking to me, and then they was like, somebody asked me how old I was. It was either him or the other guy at the table. And I was like, how old do you think I am? And so he was like, maybe 20, maybe 23. I said, And I was like, nah, keep going. And I kept, every time, I'm like, keep going, keep going. He was like, there's no way. There's no way. And so I literally had to show them Deja, to show them, no, I have a kid that's about to be in college, to prove that I was my age. And he was like, wow, I would have never guessed. So I put him on Snapchat too. But the thing is, he's not photogenic.
He's not.
So he doesn't look as good as he looks. And that little bastard was fine. Come here, baby, let me teach you something.
Hey.
Let me teach you something. Say that, you fine little boy. Ooh, that little boy was fine. So, and I say little boy because his little ass went number 23. They call me Stella. But no, cute little boy. So then I did my little excursions or whatever. So, I go upstairs. I go to sleep. I'm tired of shit. Been on the plane. It's tired. I'm tired. All right. next day, it's you know, I go out by the beach and by the pool and stuff, and then everybody is asking me like, "You by yourself?" I keep saying, "You by yourself? You by yourself?" I'm like, "Yeah, by myself." And now the first 2 nights, I didn't know there was a club on the resort, so I just was by the beach and by the water, drinking. All the little people who worked there flirting with me and shit. And then I posted on Snapchat. I was like, everybody is, all these niggas is flirting, and I'm like, what the hell going on? And then so Sweetie hit me on Snapchat and was like, it's because you light skinned. I was like, she was like, no, they have colorism over there or something. I was like, oh, I said, I don't see how, because I was here for 2 hours and I got 2 shades darker. Like, I'm starting to lighten back up now, but I don't know if you can still see that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, 2 days, I was like, 2 days. I mean, the first day I was 2 shades darker. So I don't know how y'all all on bitch because you light skin, because you don't stay light skin for long.
But you know what? Look at Sammy Sosa.
He's special. Oh, he Dominican? But yeah, but oh my goodness, if you ever need a confidence boost, you ain't even gotta feel like you need a confidence boost. But nigga, you go over there, you gonna feel like the baddest bitch walking. Do you understand? Them little motherfuckers speak some shit. And for some reason, everybody thought I was Dominican. So all I kept hearing was Patches ass. Bitch, you look like them people.
You know, that's what I thought when you said that.
Man, so the guys started speaking Spanish to me, and I'm looking like, and they was like, you don't speak Spanish? I was like, You Dominican? This is not true. I promise you it's true. One dude went so far to say, oh, so your parents are Dominican, but you were born in America?
As black, I am part of the Africa dysphoria. I am black.
But they would not believe it, so everybody talked Spanish to me until I'm looking at them like, yep, nope.
No say.
Nope. And every last one, no lie, after I said, no, you're not Dominican. And one person, you have a Dominican face. I do? Well, that's what I've been told all day. You know, the whole time I was there, they would start speaking Spanish to me first and then tell me that I have a Dominican face. Every last guy that tried to talk. So, oh my goodness. So one dude, though, he was on some player shit. This man was a dreamboat. I can't say he was fine. I have to say dreamboat.
Dreamboat.
Dreamboat. This man was tall, light brown hazel eyes, but he looked like somebody melted a Hershey bar and dipped him in it. His skin was flawless, and he looked like a damn Hershey bar. Oh my God. And that man said, what are you doing? I just walked by, and he grabbed my hand. What are you doing? I'm going to my room. Are you here alone? I am. No. Yeah. No, I do not believe this. I said, well, I am. He said, no, because any smart man.
Smart man.
There's no way you could be traveling alone, because any smart man would not let you go. And I pride myself on being a smart man, and I would love to take you out, all expenses paid, because you are.
Oh, this nigga smoke.
Nigga! I mean, y'all should have heard him, honey, talking about anywhere you want to go, just let me know, my beauty. I'm like, look at you looking like Romeo and shit. I was like, oh my God. You are beautiful. Do you have WhatsApp? And I was like, I do have WhatsApp. I do. He was like, take my number. Call me. I want to take you out. Now, of course, I didn't call because since I'm by myself, I'm not going off of the resort. You know, you're not about to kidnap me.
Bitch, get taken.
And then I got to call my uncle up under the bed and shit. Like, they're coming. He's going to say, listen, they're going to take you. This is what you do. They're going to take you. This is what you do. Fuck that. But he was fine. Oh my, they ain't going to get that. But he was so, I was like, oh my goodness. Oh, and then the accent, listen. So I when he got dressed and I came back down, it was nighttime because they put on like a little show every night. And I walked past these guys. They were, like, these are all the workers that work on the resort. So I walked past these guys and you could tell, like, they looking at me like, I will eat you the fuck up. Right? So I'm walking by because, like, that kind of shit makes, I'm not nervous, but I just be like, I don't know how to take that.
I do. It's just, I feel you because I'm like.
So I walk by and they go, oh my God. That's how they say it.
Oh my God.
Oh, no, you sound like Gandhi. When you That's not how they say it.
It wasn't an Indian. Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. You no, bitch, that wasn't it.
You wouldn't talk to God. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, girl.
What is this?
I do not believe it.
Nah, nigga, that wasn't it. That wasn't X.
Hold on.
Oh my goodness.
I think I might sort this.
Fucking idiot. Lord have mercy. So you walk by. And when I walked by the first time, they said some shit to me, and I was, but that shit was so smooth, nigga. I know whatever they said, it was pimp. I don't know what the fuck they said, because they said, once I was like, just, oh my God. Oh. Like, damn. No.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Nah, nigga, I would be like, nigga.
Thank
that
you.
shit, yeah.
Try again.
Right. You gotta be quicker than that.
Oh my God, I'm messing up.
But their ass is all of, oh my God. And they said it was so sexual, and oh my God. Oh my God. I was like, oh my God. So I was just, they just was cracking me up with that shit. Because I was like, is this in the handbook to say? Because they were, oh my God. So I'm going, and I go to the first show. The first show, it's like they have like a entertainment crew. So they're like showing you how to salsa and how to dance. Now the funny thing is, I'm not gonna lie, this may sound stereotypical, but I thought most of them was gay. Cause them hips was loose as fuck. But then that's their culture.
Yeah,
you know, they swing them hips, baby. But they do all that. But them lips, them hips was rather loose. So but then when they not dancing, they pimped in the motherfucker. I was like, oh well, maybe he's not.
Hey, a man who can work them hips.
No, but they worked them like, I mean, they was really loose. It was really
I'm just
loose
saying,
hips.
if they can dance, that's probably what
Them
they got.
niggas was gone. They was on it. So then I go to sit down and they pull me up on the stage. So we up on the stage. I'm up there.
My God.
Oh my God. So they put me up on the stage and like they're basically teaching everybody like, you know, simple shit. And I'm up there with a bunch of white folks that I'm like, it's basically the electric slide. It's like, you know, up, but of course it's with your hips, you know, the little extra little salsa type shit. They fucking up, they stepping on people's feet and shit. It's just, it was do to the left, do to the right, do to the front, do to the back, turn around. I don't understand how they could not do that, but bless them. Okay?
I can, because someone tried to do that with me today. I said, look, I'm not a person who stays on beat. If you, I'm sorry.
Listen. So we went up there and that was cool, and then Sexy Disco is his name. Sexy Disco. If you follow me on Snapchat, you saw Sexy Disco dancing to Take Me by the Hand and I'll Show You. What's the name of that? Moves Like Jagger.
Yeah.
And every time I go, hey, hey, that nigga was going faster. I was like, how the fuck is your hips moving this fast? And that little bastard's ugly as shit. But he was cool though. But he kept trying to get me to go off the resort to go to a club. He was like, all of the you know, the Americans, even from different resorts, they go. And but it was like, okay, after I tell you, you know, the first time, every day he was trying to get me to go to the fucking club.
He was trying to take you.
And he's so little. He's so little, about this big, waist this small. And then he found my Facebook. That's a different one. I'll get to him.
A little creepy.
All of them. So he found my Facebook and called me, which I hate that fucking feature. Listen, let me tell you something. I love y'all, but if you don't ask permission, if I don't say yes, call me, don't fucking call my phone. Like, people be calling my fucking phone, and it be like all hours of the night, and I think once they'll get scared and then hang up. But don't call my phone. That ain't cute. I don't know you like that. You know what I'm saying? At least ask me. Hey, Candy, I want to talk to you. Can I call? But that shit pisses me off. So Lil Disco kept calling me the whole time I was there, honey. And, oh, are you going, Candy? And he'll leave me a message. Oh, Candy, what'd he say? You are who I've been looking for. And I thought Lil Disco was gay as shit. But I guess not. I'm like, but they did tell me that one lady came over there and left married. They'll try to marry your ass quick as shit over there to get on back, I guess. But
you know they only make like $5 a day.
Yeah, no, they make $200 a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I wanted to tip everybody, you know. So okay, so that night is over with. So the next night is not my excursion. What did I do the next night? Oh, I think I just stayed on the resort, but I went to the club on the resort. And I was in that bitch. I was like, come on, nigga. Hey, everybody want to dance with me. Some old dude from New York. They called me Atlanta the whole time I was there. That was my nickname, Atlanta. If you follow me on Snapchat, you seen that I was about to say something and all I hear in the background is, hey, Atlanta. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Oh, so I'm like, okay. So then, what's the other guy's name? Not Sexy Disco. He was something else. They all had little weird names or whatever. But
like these are names they gave themselves?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So Sexy Disco, and then it was another one. I can't remember his name. So that's when they had a bubble party on the beach, right?
I saw you on that one.
They had all the bubble. He was like, he's on the mic. Kendi, why aren't you in the bubbles, Kendi? Why aren't you in the bubbles? And then he comes on my Snapchat and he was like, wow.
Hands up. Come on, here we go, everybody. Oh, wow.
Oh my God.
Wow. But it's so funny because he had this little Puerto Rican chick following him around. I thought maybe she lived there. The way she, and you know, she just knew him. But no, she was actually there like I was there. So she kept looking at me crazy because he would leave her to come over. I'm like, girl, I don't, get your little young ass, because she looked like she couldn't have been no more than 23. She might even been teen.
You know what? She might have jumped him off.
Yeah, I think so. Because she was following that nigga like a puppy dog. And she got mad every time he would come by me. And I'm like, I don't want this little boy.
He works at a resort. You don't jump off a resort worker.
Because they probably fucked off quite a few Americans and everybody else that came there.
I bet you Hershey Chocolate did.
With his fine ass. But, and he was just so bony. He was bony, but he was so player with it. And just smooth skinned it. Just skinned it.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. So I get in the pool, I get in the bubble. They had a phone party. But I don't think they completely thought out the phone party on the beach, because the sand turned into quicksand and it like molded around my feet. So as I'm coming out, I feel like sludge coming out of and I'm literally like clanking my feet together and shit, trying to get the sand off because the bubbles done made it like some other, I don't know what in the world going on. So all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I hear, oh my God, look at her skin. Right? Like 3 old white ladies run up to me. Your skin is so perfect. Look at her skin. And all I can think of is get out.
They trying to get you?
She was like, oh my God, you're gorgeous. You look at your skin. And I was like, well, thank you. Right? And she says, Mom, look at her skin. So it was two sisters and their mama. And I ain't gonna lie, Mama looked good. Mama was 70. I would have never, for an older white lady. I'm sorry, that may be stereotypical, but Melanie, y'all know. So I wouldn't have thought she was 70. She looked good. For her age or whatever. And they all come up to me. Oh, yeah, she's so beautiful. Your skin. I'm like, is this a petting zoo? Right? But they're not coming off like I should be offended. They just really was like, oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. And so all of a sudden, the dude comes over with the mic. Let's just call him Romeo. Fuck it. Because it's something like that. So Romeo comes over with the mic, and she says, and this is when I turned on my recorder, my Snapchat, because I was like, ain't nobody gonna believe me that this bitch done ran up to me talking about, oh, your skin is beautiful and all this other shit. So that's when you're gonna, if I can put the video in, you'll see. So she's like, oh my God, your skin is so beautiful. Then she goes, are you vacationing here? I'm like, yeah. She was like, don't fall for the locals. I was like, oh, okay.
Told you.
She was like, don't fall for the locals. I'm like, oh, okay. So.
Are you
after I cut off the thing, they're like, come here. And I come over and they're like, are you here by yourself? I was like, yeah. She's like, oh my God, you can party with us. I'm like, lady, you're like 50, you're like 56, and she's 70. Well, they might not have been 50s. They might have been in the 40s. But you know, no, actually, you know what? Because after they guessed my age, she asked me to guess hers, and I tried to be nice. But, 35. She was like, no, it was either like 38 or 45 or some shit like that. But, so she was like, oh my God. And it's so crazy because her daughter's black, right? So she was like, I thought my daughter had pretty skin until I saw you. And she was like, my daughter is such a firecracker. Isn't she, Mom? Isn't she? She would have told me, bitch, shut up. No, that's what she said. And then she started laughing. She would have told me, bitch, shut up. Mom, wouldn't she have told me, bitch, shut up? She was like, yes, she would have. And I'm like,
no.
Is this funny?
Apparently.
She was like, and so then you can see on the video after they try to guess my age, because once the original one who came up to me talking about my skin was so pretty, she said 19. Then the sister was like, no, she's here vacation by herself. I'm sure she's at least in her 20s. So then she said 23. Then the sister said, my guess is 22. And then the mom said, yeah, 22. And then I tell them how old I am, and they was like, what? Well, girl, don't worry about falling for the locals. You go have fun. She said that. She said, you have kids, you know what to do. So I'm dying. Because you done went from don't fall for the locals to just go fuck a couple of them. Okay?
Just do what you need to do.
Yeah, get your shit right. So then she says, then I go back on Snapchat and I said, y'all been adopted. Because they was like, what happened? Aw. Nigga. But, they don't get it. To get why she keeps screaming like that, if y'all go on my Snapchat, you'll see a little white lady doing some stupid shit. Y'all see it. But anyway, so then she said she's adopted me. So that's when I get back on Snapchat. I'm like, y'all been adopted. And she said, yeah, watch, do this. Because she think I'm taking a picture. And then she goes, my daughter's going to be so pissed. It's like she can't wait for her daughter to call her a stupid cunt bitch. Like that just makes her happy.
That's how they show love.
Yes! And I'm looking at, but this bitch's ring was massive. I'm like, that shit was huge. She was like, yeah, party with us. And I'm like, lady, I'm not partying with y'all.
I would have partied with them. You want to know why? Because older white women know how to fucking party.
Get fucked up. But actually, I never seen them again.
Oh.
I just seen them that one time. They probably stayed on the beach trying to get brown and shit. And I wasn't on the beach too much because, I tried to go on the beach and I went in the water and seaweed kept grabbing my feet. And I was like, fuck this. I was like, what is it? Then when I got out and I got on like the bench to get my tan on, people in the water started gathering around. It was like, no, look at it. No, it's not seaweed. Touch it. And they touched it. Motherfuckers started jumping.
Black people don't like things on their feet in the ocean.
And not only that, you jumping because it was something. It was like a blow-up fish or something. It was something
A
moving.
pufferfish?
It was, yeah. Now, you wouldn't, I'm in the shallow end, which means nothing but seaweed. And I can't even stand that. Should grace me. Puffer fishes? I don't got time. But no. So I never went back in the beach again. Not in it. I went on it. And enjoyed the scenery and everything, but not
never in it.
Nope. Okay. All right, so then later, what the hell?
Look, my hair was big as shit at work. That's how it went. It went that big.
So later I get dressed, I come back down. They're having another show, which is like a Circus Soleil show. So it's a bunch of strong ass niggas. I'm gonna post some pictures. They strong. Like strong. Like
rock strong?
Like strong. He picked this grown ass man up. He was like kneeling down like in a sumo wrestler position. This man got on top of his head. Like stood on his head. A grown ass man then stood on this man's head. And he raised himself up. And once he raised them all the way up, they grabbed. And he had his hands straight up to where the dude could start doing shit like he's on monkey bars. And then he brought him down to where, so say if I was flipped upside down, my neck is on the base of your neck. That's it. And we both doing moves and shit. And I'm on the base of your neck and shit.
And I'm the podium right now.
Right, and I'm on the base. Only our necks are keeping us afloat.
Oh, we would have filed. If it means
Broke
we were
necks.
paralyzed together.
They had one dude, what's the ribbon stuff? You know, where they can intertwine their legs in the ribbons and fall and the ribbon. Like, it was a bunch of little jumping motherfuckers. They hopping everywhere. But it was a good show. It was a
They're
good show.
acrobats.
There was some, but they was just everywhere.
You don't just call them jumpity motherfuckers. I'm sorry.
No, because they was doing some shit. They was doing some stuff. And then they had one girl, she came out, and her and this little dude, they was doing stuff. He was like not big, but he was like ripped the fuck up, like really. But then he was weird because he was like real, like, and then all of a sudden some salsa music came on. And he, hey, nigga, what you just the heart over?
That is their culture. That's
It
the
is.
music they
It
grew up
is.
with.
But
That's how you start a party down there.
listen, so funny. So then after that, they did the karaoke, and that's when I was drunk because you know all the drinks is free. Everybody bringing me drinks. So I was like, they was like, oh, pick through this list what you want to sing, and really the only thing I knew because everything was Spanish or you know some old country shit. So I was like, oh, Erykah Badu, Tyrone, let me hit up her. So I get up there and I start singing Tyrone, Romeo, he's up there. So when I was like, now every time you come around, he was like, oh shit, let me get off the stage. Let me get out.
You gotta sing till John, and Tyrone. I don't know their fucking name.
So then there's this big, cute, and it's so wrong, it's so racist, but they call him gorilla. But he was like, like they look. It was like, it fit, but it's still wrong for y'all to call that man a gorilla. Still wrong, but he was huge. I mean, massive. Mm-hmm. He was like, oh, my beauty, you have WhatsApp? Everybody asked for everybody WhatsApp. Can I take you out on a date? Can I get your WhatsApp? And then, so he texted me later that night, and I guess he figured if he sent me a picture, that was going to entice me to come off of the resort. I'm like,
You was just trying to get taken the whole time.
yeah, everybody, you want to take me out the resort? No, I'm by myself. No. So, okay, next morning, it's time for my excursion, right? Mm-hmm. So, I did the party boat, and I did snorkeling, and then at the end of the party boat and snorkeling, they take you to it's in the middle of the ocean, but for some reason in this area, everything is shallow. It's in the middle of the ocean, but in this area, the water only comes up to your waist.
That's fun.
But if you go off, your ass you dropping.
You drop. Oh.
So in the middle, it's like, so it's all these party boats from different resorts, and everybody just gets off in the water, and the servers on your boat bring you the liquor in the ocean.
That's dangerous. It's dangerous.
Good, what, leaving plastic and shit?
No, drinking us, getting drunk as fuck in the ocean.
But it's right here.
But if somebody decided to walk off, they drop it.
But I mean, it wasn't immediate. Like, you'd have to swim out a good little ways to get to it. But
you think somebody hasn't drowned on accident?
oh my God, stop it. So okay, so get this. So now, again, if you watch my Snapchat, there's this guy. So the guy's job is to get the people from the resort to where they're about to get on the party boat. Mm-hmm. So it was just me from my resort going that day.
Okay.
So it was just him and I and the driver, on the bus. So he's talking to me and he's like, "You're beautiful and you this and then how old are you?"
Oh my God.
No, he didn't do the oh my God. He's like, "You're just so beautiful. How old are you?" And I told him how old I was, and he was like, "No, I don't believe this." So I put him on Snapchat. I was like, "Why do you think I'm not the age I am?" He's like, because you're so beautiful. And see, why don't you believe I'm my age? You gotta tell him that before the time run out.
What?
Yep. So he's literally telling me his birthday. It was like his birthday present will be for me to come back and spend time with him for his birthday present. And I'm like,
when's his birthday?
October.
Yep.
So the whole time that's what he's talking to me about. Then so we get to the place. He's walking me where I need to be. He starts speaking Spanish. Then he said in English. So he this is my girlfriend. He told everybody there that I was his girlfriend.
Did you hear the word novia?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Does that mean girlfriend?
Yep.
No, but he said it loud. He said it. He told them all in front of my face. This is my girlfriend. I said, well, when did that happened? Because at first he was like, are you coming back? I said, I wouldn't mind coming back. He was like, oh, when you come back, you sure? I was like, well, that's the plan. So every time he asked me something, I'm like, that's the plan. That's the plan, right? So this time he was like, yeah, this is my girlfriend. I said, am I? He said, that's the plan.
Threw your words right back at your
Right. And so when I was there, like he asked, he was like, he said, let me take a picture of you. So he grabbed my phone, and I'm thinking he's going to take a picture of me. This fool that did this and took a picture with him in it. I'm going to post it. Because I'm not going to post the picture. I'm like, oh my God. But the beach I was on was beautiful. Did you see the beach that I posted with the white sand and the super blue sea? Oh my God. Gorgeous.
I did not.
Beautiful. Well, I'm going to post it. Beautiful. White sand, beautiful blue water, clear water, beautiful. So, okay, so I'm looking around, and all I see is a bunch of old white folks. So I'm like, I know my party boat is my party
Boat.
It's not a bunch of old white folks. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind old white folks, but I want to turn up. I want them to turn up.
Well, white folks can turn up.
So, we get on the boat, and yes, I was right. The only other black folks was the workers. Okay? Bunch of old white folks. So I do a Snapchat, and I'm like, and they're playing some rap song. I was like, y'all, I'm gonna show you why this is funny. Why they playing this song. I flipped the camera around. It's just everybody's just sitting down, not doing nothing.
Baby, play me the baby, just play me the
They don't know what the hell to do. I'm on the wrong.
play me the
I was like, fuck that. Nigga, soon as we went off, we went snorkeling. And the little dude, I'm gonna get back to the white folks, but we get there, we go snorkeling. So they was like, do you want somebody to go with you? Hell yeah, I do. So there was this little dude, little bitty little dude. He come out with me, and we're swimming, but I'm like, nigga, we going too far. The water getting dark. I don't fuck that. So he was like, he kept going. I was like, we going back. Let's go back. He was like, we going, no, nigga. Let's go back, closer to the boat. He was like, no, but they're going, I don't give a damn. Going too far now. I ain't got time for that shit. Because, nigga, I can swim just enough not to die. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I can doggy pedal. I can backstroke, whatever the fuck that is. But I can't, this shit here, I can't do that shit there. So if something get to popping, I'm dead. I'm dead because they gonna catch my doggy paddling ass. Fuck that. So we go back to the boat. Well, I climb up in there, and he starts yelling my age back because he asked me how old I was, and I told him. He's like, no. Everybody keep telling me no, like a bitch is lying. And if I'm gonna lie, I'ma say I'm younger. The hell I'ma go up for?
I'm gonna say, yep, 22.
Yeah, 25. So I get back on the boat. They play it, so I'm dancing. I'm the only one dancing besides the workers. The workers is dancing, and then some Spanish rap song came on, and that was they shit. Because they all was like, yeah,
That Millie Rock on every block.
Look, even the girl, the bartender, she was up there. I was like, yes, they going hard. I wish I knew what the hell they was saying. They was going hard, nigga. So then they started playing more music. Everybody just sitting down. I was like, no, fuck this. Let's get some liquor. Get some liquor. I got everybody fucked up. By the time I knew it, I had the little white lady dropping it low. Her little booty shaking like this. And she was like, I'm a white girl. I don't know how to say. That's all right, girl. Shake them little backs. I'm dancing with everybody. I got everybody up. There was this older couple. They just got married. And she was like, what'd she say? She was like, oh, yeah. You like that, don't you? You're flirting with them. I said, I ain't flirting with them, girl. They trying to kidnap me. Because then everybody trying to talk to me. The captain is trying to talk to me at a boat, right? And, you know, I'm making conversation, but I'm showing I'm not interested. And he was like, yeah. He said, you don't speak Spanish? I'm like, no. He was like, but you look like a Dominican. So I've been told. And then he was like, well, I can teach you how to do Spanish. You got WhatsApp? I'm like, you gonna teach me Spanish over WhatsApp? He was like, yeah. I'm like, oh my God. So we go to the shallow part where everybody's there and the water's up to your waist and we're getting drunk. Next thing I know, the captain gets in the water, just picks me up and carries me away. And I'm like, no, but what you doing? He was like, no, just fuck it. All right, fuck it. Where we going? So he carries me away, and then we go to another party boat, and we start to, is it bachata? Bachata?
Maybe.
I think I was talking bachata by my new little friends at the resort. It's like where you go side, 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 hip, side, 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 hip, bachata. So we're doing that in the water, like, in the water, do, right? So next thing I know, the little dude who took me snorkeling, that had to go out with me, he swims up and swims me away. So the captain's sitting there, man, the motherfucker, because I just got swam away. And I'm like, oh my God, like, because I couldn't just walk around, because they all was like swimming me away from the next person. So
they played hot potato with your ass.
And they was mad every time somebody got my ass. So then the lady, she comes over when she finds out I'm from Atlanta. She was like, oh my God, I love Candy from the Housewives. Like, she just, anything black from Atlanta she was talking about. And she was like, you like that, huh? You flirt. I said, no, they're coming at me. She said, no, you're flirting a little too, aren't you? I said, no. Then when she started seeing them coming up, trying to grab, she was like, oh. She said, I'll protect you. Me and my husband just got married. I'll protect you. So when we all got back on the boat to head back, that's when I got them lit. They was turned. So the old lady, she was like, so every time one of them tried to come dance, she's like, that's my daughter. That's my daughter. They both white as shit. And here I am, and I done got a tan like hell. So that's my daughter. That's my daughter, right? And one of them said, she's in good hands. But I was like, damn. So her husband was like, I'm an old white man. I can't dance. I was like, come on, get up. So I'm teaching them like 1, 2, 3, step. 1, 2, 3, step.
Porque seguir trabajando, yo sigo celebrando, si la vida se vive mejor. Anoche fue una locura, mañana es otra aventura.
And they just so happy. She hugged me. She was like, thank you, you're such a doll, baby. Then I had them all getting a line. Everybody shaking their ass, honey. It was hilarious. It was hilarious because they was trying their damnedest, honey. I was like, yes, get up, turn up, nigga. Turn up. Kale up. But it ended up being fun because I got everybody to fuck up. They gave me their number, my parents, and they was like, oh, we're going 4-wheeling tomorrow. Here, give us your number. We'll pay for it. It's like, fuck, I leave tomorrow. Why can't I meet y'all? Because they was about to pay for me to do everything. Every excursion they was about to pay for. I was like, damn. Why can't I meet y'all beforehand? Shit. But then the husband was like, I see why they're on you. Then the wife said, shit, me too.
No, they was trying to get you.
She was like, shit, me too. And then I was like, what happened? We said something about, we was talking something about gay, and then she was like, shit, who isn't gay these days? Who hasn't tried a little gayness? Like, you will not get me, Susie. You will not get me, Susie. Oh, she was like, who hasn't tried a little gayness? A little gayness?
Who ain't tried? What girl hasn't tried to look a little bit?
Yeah, she said, who hasn't?
I haven't. Not me.
Right, like.
I guess I'm square.
Right. So it was fun. It ended up being fun. And so then on the way back, I get there, right? So like I said, I'm leaving the next day. So that night I went to the club. And there's this little white boy. He's like 18. I think he was there with his parents. He was just so happy. He was like, "Oh, you want to dance?" And it was like, it was like some booty shaking shit. So I went ahead and bop, 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 just to make, because he was so happy. He was so happy to be dancing with a black girl that he was like, "Can I snap it?" Sure, babe. Go ahead. So he's like happy as shit, snapping. I'm dancing on him. He's just happy. And then he's like break dancing and shit. Well, I don't know what he was trying to break dance. But so then we're all in the we leave the club, and then the lobby area is lit because they do live music at night, and everybody's, you know, dancing. And then that's when I got taught the bachata. I think that's what it's called. And then you know, just teaching it. It was a great time. Like, I would honestly travel alone again. Of course, there's times, of course, you wish you had your homegirls or, you know, your man. But I wouldn't be afraid to do it again. I had a blast. I really did. It was a really good time. Like, I'm sure I'm leaving some shit out. Like, but it was fun.
I'm glad you had fun.
Yeah,
you needed
nice.
some fun in your life.
I did.
She really needed some fun in her life.
Did. Hold on. So, okay, the next morning, y'all. So it's time for me to leave, right? So I'm packing up. I'm getting ready to leave. And then there was 2 people there. I was sitting down. And don't you know the 2 people I'm talking to? They was like, where you at? And I told them where I was at. They was like, damn, we live in Hampton. I was like, well, damn, you up the street. They was like, ain't that crazy or whatever? So, oh, wait, I skipped a part. I wake up before I go downstairs. My phone is ringing. Not my cell phone. My room. Why the hell is my room ringing? Don't nobody know my damn room number. They didn't even know my room number because we contacted on the phone. I pick up. Hey, baby, I want to see you before you go. And I'm like, oh, what? I want to see you before you go. I'm in the lobby. Come and meet me. I'm like, who the hell is this? Which even if they told me, I still wouldn't know. So I'm getting dressed because I go to eat breakfast. And I'm looking around. Nobody's there. So I eat breakfast. And then I go back up. Well, I hit the beach for a little bit. Reflect. Get my God. Thank you, Lord. This is wonderful. This is beautiful. Thank you for blessing me to be able to go and take a trip when I want to go take a trip. Talk to the Lord on the beach while the sun is rising and stuff. Then I go back to the room. I take a nap because I'm taking a quick nap before it's time for me to get ready to leave. My phone rings again. And I'm pissed. He was like, hey, baby, I'm waiting. Did you come down? I had to leave, but I'm here now. Let's meet by where we had to go get the towels. This makes me know who it is because when I was going on the excursion, I didn't get a towel. And they was like, no, you got to get a towel so when you get it off from snorkeling. So it was the guy who was like, you are so beautiful. I don't believe that's your age. The guy who had to make sure I made it to the excursion place. Mm-hmm. This fool got my name off of the paper and then went and got my room number, which I think that's fucked up. They shouldn't give your room number out.
No. Especially to a worker.
Right. So he called. That's how I knew it was him because he had to take me over where to get the towels. So I knew it was him when he said, I'll meet you where we had to get the towels. Man, I left my phone off the hook and went back to sleep. I said, nigga, I'm trying to what the fuck. And that is the guy that contacted you. Telling you to tell me that he's trying to get contact with me.
It's weird.
So that's my thing. Like, they shouldn't have gave out my room number, period. That's one thing that I didn't like, And another thing, the resort was nice, but whenever I go to resorts, even like in Mexico, Jamaica, I always go to adults only. Because most of them, they have more clubs. You can turn up a little bit more. This one was like family friendly. So yeah, the only thing I didn't really like is that, it was family friendly and I usually do the adults only. And they close the pools and the beach at 7 o'clock. I'm like, how the fuck are you closing the beach? So that's what I didn't like. The kids weren't overwhelming, but it was just like, nah.
I should have just stayed with the big kids.
But see, I didn't realize it was because I didn't read like the little fine print of it. But it was a good, hotel overall. It was decent. They kept it clean. Now the room had kind of an odor, I guess because it's by the beach or whatever. But that wasn't a big deal or whatever. So it was nice rooms. Great. The staff makes the place though. Like the entertainment staff, dope. Besides them trying to get me off the resort, that's the only thing that I would say was extra. Because I think they tried to do that with a few girls. Once I found out when I was leaving, they tried to do that with a few girls. But other than that, it was a nice resort. I would definitely travel alone again if I had to. But then, y'all, when I got back, I had a layover in Charlotte. And my plane got to Charlotte early. But since we got there early, there was traffic. That's what they can say. There's traffic on the runways. So we literally sat on the plane for like 30-some-odd minutes. So by the time we got off the plane and just in the line for customs, which was long as shit, my plane to come home was already boarding. Because my plane was boarding at 7:15. I'm so pissed. But I'm thinking since it's a whole plane of people that is now, you know what I'm saying? Usually they would hold the flight. No, nigga, they set that flight on and I had to wait until 10:10. So, I'm tired. I'm already pissed because my flight, I would have been home by then. So, the plane gets there at 10:10. I get on the plane. Again, there's traffic on the runway. I'm like, nigga, this is not rush hour in Atlanta. So we sat on that plane for 40 minutes. Which is why I didn't get back until 12-something.
Right. I picked her up from the airport.
Yeah, so I'm like, what the hell? So I was mad about that, but I was happy to get home and get to my bed. I was tired, but overall, great experience. If you ever thought about traveling alone, man, as long as you gotta be social though. You have to be. You have to be social. Because otherwise you're gonna be sitting there looking stupid. If you're social, you will have a ball. And I promise y'all I did. People was writing me like, Candy, oh my God, I can't believe you did that. I've been wanting to do it, but I'm scared. I can't believe you travel by yourself. But like I said, of course, there's certain things that I could have, but I wouldn't do, like, leaving the resort and stuff like that because I was by
If you were like with 4 people, then maybe.
yeah, with some people, but other than that, I had a ball. And I would definitely do it again. Hopefully, I can add the little videos. This shit long as hell. I may have to cut this up into 2 parts.
Part 1 and part 2.
But yeah, definitely had a ball. And people ask me how much it cost. It was cheap as hell because I went on cheapcaribbean.com. This was, what was it? I was gone for 4 days. Sunday to Thursday. Round trip ticket, all inclusive resort, which means, free drinks, free food. $800 and I think like $75.
That is not bad at all.
At all. Yeah. So great time. I encourage you to do it. If you ever thought about it, I would just go. So that way you don't got to worry about canceling because, if this friend canceled or this friend can't come. Shit, I had a ball, honey.
Just don't go to India alone. They'll rape you.
Oh my god. No, oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh no.
Why are they raping you?
You didn't know that?
No.
I'm just
I didn't.
I would say it's dangerous to travel to India alone because they have such a rape culture over there.
They just rape you?
They're raping people out here. Yeah. There was a few years ago, there was just be careful.
Just a huge rape epidemic?
Yeah, just be careful of where you're traveling alone. Make sure you're on a resort that there's a lot of people.
Even
there.
then, even the workers, the resort, once they're off, nigga, they can't come back on until it's time to work. So that's a good way because let's say when I'm trying something, nigga, you gonna know who it is because they only got the people who clock in, so I was like, oh, okay.
Okay, so if you're gonna travel alone, research of where you're going, and make sure that, you stay in contact with a lot of people. Because she stayed in contact with us.
Yeah,
and
daily.
of course she was on Snapchat. So those are good apps. Be careful, but have fun. She enjoyed herself. And just like with anybody who is out, your energy is what makes it.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, because I have gone to places, I have real and bad anxiety. But you would never know if you've met me and I'm around a whole bunch of people. Because I feed off of hype energy. Like, if you feed off of hype energy, or you're an introvert, but you're ambivert. If you're an ambivert, feed off that energy and, go have fun. If you're an introvert, try to get your energy going and then go out and do it because you'll never experience life if you stay on the couch.
Mm-hmm. And that's what even now, like, with the kids gone, I'm like, I need to do some shit, but I don't know nobody. Because I've been in the house for years.
Yeah. I don't do shit.
Get out and when I'm off, she's working. When she's off, I'm working. So it's like...
Yeah, I have great days off.
Yeah, my days suck.
Her days suck. And then, I can't really do anything because there's nothing good in Atlanta to do until it's after dark and she works super early. Mm-hmm. And that's just to have fun because we don't have the same interests. I can't take her to anything anime. And
I would go, but I probably talk about the shit
all day long. And I can't really go to anything that is like more hip hop because I'm such a fucking square. I promise you.
I don't do clubs, so
it's like
just out period. Like, really, I'm old. So I'm one of the people who be like, I want to go out, and then when I go out, I'm like, this is bullshit. I want to go home. But still, I want to go out. Damn it. And so,
yeah,
it's been alright.
It's okay. Like, I think we went out with Jared not too long ago, and we just look. You can't take me out in public for shit.
She's staring at her ass all day. We went to the U-Bar, and there was this massive ass.
Oh my god,
massive,
beautiful.
Ass. And every time she walked by, Whitney was just mesmerized.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. So I went to the bathroom and she came in there and I was like, girl, every time you walk by, my sister is mesmerized by your booty. She love your booty, girl. She started cracking up. But I was like, last time you went, it was the little cute little chocolate girl with the big titties. She took a picture with her. She's like, come here, girl.
This is my girlfriend now.
She was so pretty. Her skin was pretty too. Mm-hmm. But yeah, massive ass, massive.
Yeah, but I flirt and girls like me. They really do. They like me. They're like, girl, you're so pretty. Oh, thank you. Give me a hug. Yes, put them on me.
Okay. Girl.
I'm so mannish.
Really. But anyway, so this video is already long as shit as it is. Let's stop talking. So as always, Thanks for watching.
And tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a mother-sucking friend, baby, to subscribe and follow your girl on Twitter. Yes, honey. And make sure to follow me on
Instagram.
Facebook.
Shut up.
Okay.
Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, all that good stuff. Everything is Sweet Addictions TV except for Snapchat, which is Candy SATV. Yes, indeed. And tell them your stuff.
You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Bravo the Wicked. You can follow me on YouTube if you want to. I haven't really been on YouTube, but it's Rashawn versus Wicked. And you also can follow me on Snapchat, and that's Wicked TV 85.
All right, y'all. We out.
Peace!
Long ass video.